Okay.
And you just ask a question.
Yeah, if you could incorporate my question into your answer, whatever the topic is, say, like, what'd you think of this experience? Well, or the music experience. Well, the music experience was great, but whatever. Just start the sentence with that.
Okay, cool.
All right, you ready? All right, Avery. So out of tonight, what really stood out to you experience-wise that you really enjoyed?
I think that tonight's experience really opened up a natural flow of conversation, a natural just thinking outside the box and looking at people more so as both friends and of resources, being able to see people as ways to help each other out, maybe not necessarily like for even myself, but seeing how two people could go and connect and how people can create these symbiotic relationships more so
Right.
in their life, business, work, wherever. I think that these kind of situations where it's stress-free and not business-oriented, this is where the business is happening. This is where progress. This is where this is efficient and conversation. That's how do you say? I think that the lack of pressure in situations like this causes it to where, because this is our passion, because what we're doing here is, if we have an actress who that's her passion of being an actress, that's what she's going to be about, or an entrepreneur about being an entrepreneur, in a setting like this, they're not trying to sell themselves, they're not trying to buy a product, instead they're being themselves. In an environment like this, we're supporting that. And so an environment like this, where it's a party, where it's a socialization, that's the way how to network. That is the way to not only network, but to benefit from other people and to gain experience and knowledge.
What was the structure specifically that you say contributed to that occurring?
I would say people have two ears and one mouth, and they were using it accordingly. People were very interested on listening and not always speaking. It was more driven on, let me hear what you have to say and think about it and actually appreciate that before I go and voice my own opinion. Even if that opinion is totally different, I'm going to hear you 100% before.
What do you think of the flow between, the drinking part, the food, the music, and the video? What do you think about the flow between those different things?
I even got here a little late in the evening, and I would still agree that the sequencing of like drinking and that naturally started conversation, we were all, how does it taste? Oh, this tastes good, bad, awful, whatever. It forces conversation, it breaks the ice for people, and then it allows for more natural, more friendly conversation happening throughout the night, naturally.
All right, cool. Is there anything that stood out the most that you just really enjoyed the most?
I guess what stood out to me the most about tonight would really just be people in the same area wanting to give out positivity, and maybe not positivity with just saying good job, positivity, a natural sense of support. I might go and give you criticism, but it's going to be constructive criticism because I want to see you do better. And seeing people that just met in one night going and wishing that on each other, that's huge. It's not something that you see often in today's world, so
Cool.
very cool to see that.